Hi Rubies, hope you're well today. Thank you for checking out today's video. So today I've decided I'm going to share some of my top life and organisation tips. So I was thinking about kind of little things that I do that kind of really help my life or my organisation kind of in big ways just by doing some little things. So I thought I could share this today. I might be able to do a part 2 if you're interested, but these are the things that kind of sprang to my mind when I thought about it. So without further ado, here is 8 tips for life and organisation. So my first tip, again, this isn't kind of in any order, this is just all of them that I've kind of thought of. So my first one is meditation. Now for those who haven't done meditation, you may be like how I was and kind of posh it and kind of go, I'm not doing that, it's too out there, no. And I'd heard a lot of people talk about it. Over the years I started to kind of go, yeah, maybe I should check it out, and as it kind of over time it kind of grew. I thought, yeah, okay, I've heard more and more people recommend it now, and all of the kind of websites that kind of recommend stuff for like releasing stress and like lowering anxiety and stuff, they pretty much all mention meditation. So I thought, okay, I've had this so many times from everyone now, I'm gonna have to just give it a go, and if it's not for me, it's not for me. So I downloaded 2 apps, the Calm app and Headspace. I can't actually show you right now because my phone, I'm transferring some photos from my phone to my laptop for my new iPhone 12 that I'm going to be doing in a minute. That's going to be a separate video on my gaming channel, which you can find linked in the description below if you're interested. Side note, sorry. But yeah, the Calm app is my favourite one that I've been using. I did try both Calm and Headspace. I tried both the premium ones for their, I think it was like 30 days or something. Calm is cheaper, I think it was like £28 a year, and Headspace was £53-54 a year. And I didn't think Headspace had enough to justify me paying more, and there were a lot of things in Calm I really liked. So I went with Calm, and I find it just really helps, to be honest with you. It's basically, I mean, you have to try it out for yourself to see what I mean, but start with, if you get the Calm app, start with the Daily Calm, which is up top, and it's only about 10 minutes, and you just kind of sit, and the woman that does it, Tamara Levitt, she teaches you to kind of sit and be calm and kind of, the thoughts come into your mind and kind of just let them go, and then to try to come back to your breathing, and it really helps. It just really helps. It makes me feel a lot calmer. I personally do my meditation before bed. I know some people do it earlier in the day or at the start of the day. I do it at the end because it makes me wind down. So yeah, it's really good, and to be honest, when I first started using it, I didn't notice any difference in the moment when I meditated. Really, I didn't really notice much difference, but I quickly started to notice over the course of like the weeks that it was impacting on my day, and I managed my anger a lot better. I mean, I haven't got anger issues, but like, I just noticed I was less cross about things that might have otherwise made me cross. I felt less stressed, my anxiety wasn't so high, and I just felt a lot better. So I highly recommend meditation, even if you just start with one that's just a few minutes. Again, the Calm app has loads of different things. They have the Daily Calm, they have different series like 7 Days to Happiness, 7 Days to Reducing Stress, 7 Days to Good Sleep, all of these different things, and it's just been really good. So that's basically number one life tip, meditation. Try it out, just see if it's for you or not, and I'd recommend checking out the Calm app. But also you might want to check out Headspace too. Talking of Headspace, I do think they actually have a Netflix, I don't know if it's a series or just a programme on at the moment talking about Headspace and meditation. So I haven't watched it, but I imagine it's similar to the app. So if you have Netflix, maybe check that out. Okay, I'm going to swap kind of between life and organisation. You'll be able to tell which one's which. So my second one is a really small thing, but it's been really helpful, and that is I put an extra phone charger in my car, or like the the cable. If you have a cable that will plug into your car, I find it really helps. I really like to listen to music in the car. I have Spotify, so it's really simple to just get my charger that's in my car, plug it into my phone, and I'm ready to go. Because before I was taking my cable to and from the car and the house, and it was just a pain, to be honest, and sometimes I'd forget it. So I've just got one dedicated to the car. If I ever need to charge my phone, I think, oh no, I've not got my charger, it's right there. When the gyms are open, the gyms, some of the machines had charger sockets, so I could use my car one for that, come back to my car, leave it in my car. It's just been really helpful, and it's a really tiny thing, but you know, sometimes it is the small things that kind of make things add up, you know. So my next one is an absolute must for me. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for absolute years, and I could not imagine not doing this now. And that is laying out my clothes the night before, just the night before. And I've started doing recently as well, I've actually started picking out my outfits for the whole week, just to save time. I mean, I honestly kind of wear the same couple of things anyway, that I feel comfortable in, but it just helps to know it's all lined up, all my socks and all of that stuff, all ready to go for the week. And I just find it really helps. It saves time in the morning and you're just good to go. So I'll line it up in my wardrobe, and then the night before, obviously I'll pick out the one that's designated for that day, put it on my chair, and it's just good to go. In a similar kind of vein, this kind of counts as the next tip, so tip 3. I will also do my lunch the night before as well. Sometimes, again, I'll prep for half a week or a week if I can, depends. And that's just another thing that just kind of makes life easier for future me. What I just thought of as well is another thing I really like to do is when I get up in the morning, I like to make my bed. As soon as I got up, I mean, to be honest, it's not made right now, but then again, I've just been sat in it. But I like to make my bed. It's another thing that just helps me feel organised and just tidy. And I don't know, to me personally, I come back to a freshly made bed and it seems more comforting to me. Some people prefer non-made beds, but I just feel like it's another thing that kind of makes you feel like you've got your life together. I don't know, it just does. So that's another thing. So another thing is a relatively new one, and I spoke about this in my last video, but I found this year, sorry if you can hear squeaking, it's my chair. I found this year really has been helpful has been using my planner more, and also a gratitude journal. So I'll go on to the planner first, because everyone kind of knows what a planner is. This is the one I'm currently using. I talk about it all the time now. This is my Law of Attraction planner. Genuinely, this probably sounds a bit dramatic to change my life, but it's definitely changed my mindset. Like, I've been so much more positive this year, and I've been a lot more clear about the actual goals that I'm working towards and what I need to do. So I would recommend this planner. There is quite a lot of like questions in the front of the planner, but I mean, you don't have to use that if you don't want to. And I'll just show you what the weekly layout looks like. Ooh. This is what it looks like. I got mine on Amazon for, how much was it? I mean, I had some vouchers for Christmas, but I think at full price it's like £25 to £28, which I think personally is more than worth it for this. I already feel like I've got my money's worth out of this, even if I paid full price. So that is my planner. I make sure I start the day with my planner and I end the day with my planner. It's just really important to me to stay focused and know exactly what I'm doing for the day and the week and the month and all of that stuff. And then the next thing is my gratitude journal. This is my second book actually. I already gone through one of these. And basically in my planner, my Law of Attraction planner, there's a page where it gives you some power questions in the morning and in the evening. So in the morning I answer the morning questions, in the evening I answer the evening questions, and it just really focuses on gratitude. And I also add in like my mood, and I add in like the successes I've had that day, even if they're small, it doesn't matter. So I add that, and then also at the end of each week I do a weekly reflection at the end of each week, just to kind of check in with how I've been feeling and how much I've been dedicating to following my goals. So the planner actually gives you, I think it's 5 main goals to work on over the year. So I just kind of look at those 5 goals and I just kind of rank myself in each of those areas to see how closely I've been following the goals, which is really good because it's been helping me stay really focused on exactly what I'm aiming for. And then also the planner has a monthly reflection, which I do too. And I've just found the combination of writing my planner and the gratitude journal and the meditation has just been a complete game changer, to be honest with you. It really has made me so much more positive. I feel like I've had more energy as well, because I've been focusing on things that give me energy rather than drain me. And it's just, yeah, it's honestly been really, really great. So I would highly recommend a gratitude journal or a planner if you don't have one. Out of all the tips on this list, this has been my like favourite right now, that combination of meditation planner and gratitude journal. So for tip 5, kind of along a similar sort of vein, to do with gratitude. So if you're in something that kind of, if you're in a mood where you just feel like tense or, I don't know, tired, maybe you're at work, this is the example I use, if you're at work, I think it's really good to remind yourself of the ways that what you're doing currently adds value to either your life or someone else's life. So the example I use is work. So think about the ways that the work you're doing is adding value to not only your life but other people's. So perhaps you work in retail. The way you add value is by doing your important work, people are able to come and buy the things they need, like food or, you know, shopping or anything that they might need, because of your important work. You're helping people to buy the things that they need that are important to them. You're adding value to your life, because by doing this job you're able to earn money, which keeps a roof over your head, which enables you to save and buy the things that you want. Just some examples. Perhaps your job's really tough and it's actually helping you to build resilience. Just think of the ways that what you're kind of doing right now, the way it's adding value to your life or others. So for example, if I'll give you another example. I'll be working on a song and I really can't be bothered to kind of get my Cubase up and start working because it's been a long day and I'm tired. And I'll think, okay, well, this actually adds value because it's one of my goals to release more songs this year. It helps me towards my goal of working to become a full-time musician. It adds value because hopefully I'll release this song and other people can enjoy it too. I'm just trying to think of maybe 3 different ways that what you're doing is adding value, and you might even be able to think of more. Some days you might not, but I think it's a great way to kind of stay present. And another way that this is kind of like another version of this that I find to stay present and positive is try and think in the moment you're in right now, 1 gratitude and 1 success. So just try and think of 1 thing for each in the moment. So mine right now would be, my gratitude is I got my new iPhone 12 mini, which I'm so excited about. And my success is I felt a bit tired and I felt a bit cold, but I got up to film this video because I really wanted to, and I want to share these tips with you guys and hope that they would be helpful. So that's an example. Another small thing that I feel has been really helpful every day, I think this is tip 6. This is what I've been doing all of this year so far, and that is a 10-minute spot tidy of whatever you kind of want. Mine is my bedroom. Sometimes I set a timer, sometimes I don't. It depends how much it is like a struggle to do it. And I'll just have a little tidy up every day, make sure things are in the bin that need to be, put things back where they need to go. And it just kind of helps you keep on top of it, to be honest. And I found this really helpful. And I've done it every day since the beginning of the year. Maybe bar a day or 2. But it's quite easy to just fit 10 minutes in. You could even split it up if you needed to. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at the end. Bob's your uncle. Okay, actually I think that was tip 7. Sorry, I'm looking at my laptop to see, because I wrote down all of my tips and I'm making sure that I've covered everything. So this last one is tip 8. And that is making use of a habit tracker. You want to find the one that's right for you. I used to use like app ones on my phone, but they just didn't work for me. And actually my planner has this tracker down in the bottom, down here, habit tracker. And I've found, to be honest, this has been really good at helping me just do the things I need to do. So for example, my habit tracker, let's have a look at what mine says. Mine says, like, I've worked on either piano or guitar, preferably both. And to tick it off, all I need to do is spend at least 5 minutes on them both. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but you think every day you're doing 5 or 10 minutes, as opposed to doing like half an hour every now and then in a blue moon. It's going to build up. So I've got that one. I have my spot tidy, eye exercises to kind of keep my eyes strong. Just a load of different things. Water intake. So it could be whatever you want, and if you're anything like me, seeing a ticked box is amazing in itself. You just kind of feel really productive and together. So I think a habit tracker is really good. Yeah, so maybe check that out. So that is all of my 8 life and organisation tips. More organisation heavy, but a couple of life ones. I'm happy to do a part 2. I'm happy to focus more on the life or the organisation ones, or like this one, is up to you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. It's Saturday today, isn't it, when this goes up? Yes, Saturday. So have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye, rubies!